The Boston Celtics have been one of the hottest teams in the NBA over the past few seasons and are the reigning champions. But they have some worries going into the postseason as one of their star players is maybe not as ready as we thought he was. I'm your host, Joey Mercer. This is another episode of Joe Mercer Sports Podcast. And before we get into it there today, I just want to thank everybody for the support that they've shown the channel. And to make sure if you are watching this content, to go down below, hit the subscribe button, turn on the bell for notifications, and every single time we upload, you'll be able to stay up to date with our takes on the NBA and all the news you need to know surrounding it. So without further ado, let's get right into the topic at hand as why should the Celtics be worried and what is the worry that he won't be ready? Well, this player is Jaylen Brown. Jaylen Brown, today we heard some news about an injury that he's been dealing with, and maybe he won't be as ready as we thought for the postseason. And this article actually comes from the New York Post, and it says Celtics may have Jaylen Brown injury worry ahead of playoffs. This one's by Camden Merkel. We can see it says the reigning NBA Finals MVP could have some trouble suiting up in the playoffs this season. ESPN's Ramona Shelburne reported Saturday morning that Celtics star Jaylen Brown has received pain management injections in his right knee this week as he continues to battle a bone bruise. The injury has nagged for some time now, but has seemingly bothered Brown more of late, as the 6'6" wing has missed 7 of Boston's last 15 games, like basically half. Could have to do with the fact that they're in the postseason already. We didn't know if it was due to rest. It could have to do with this injury for sure. Even in the last 2 games he did play in, he may have been bothered as he played just 21 minutes in each. Against the Wizards, it was a blowout win for Brown's team, so he wasn't necessarily needed in his full capacity. But an overtime thriller against the Knicks on Tuesday, Brown was not utilized much in the second half or overtime, which sparked some debate of if he was actually ready. Were there some issues? Well, that's what we got confirmation today from ESPN. Then goes on to say he then sat out against the Magic, which was a significant game to miss as it eliminated his chances of playing 65 games and being eligible for any season awards for all NBA honors. All players want to get that. Helps with pay raises. Of course, Jaylen Brown making a lot of money right now, but he's got to think about his future as well. So that's definitely on the back burner, although, just got that big payday not too long ago. So he's definitely not hurting in the financial department at the moment. Then goes on to say Brown's teammates are seeing the effects that the injury has had on him too. As Kristaps Porzingis, talked post-game Tuesday about preserving Brown more moving forward. Brown's a tough dude, Porzingis said. He always preaches his warrior mindset. He lives by it. But to what extent do we need that right now? Maybe he needs to take care of it and make sure he's going to be ready for the most important moment. I think we need to encourage him to make sure he does everything he needs to prepare to get it healthy and to prepare for what's going to come. Well said by Kristaps. He understands the moment, and after winning the championship last year, he wasn't ready for the entire playoffs due to injuries, so he's definitely somebody else who knows how he needs to be ready and had to deal with that last season. Celtics are already locked in as the number 2 seed in the Eastern Conference and will face off against the winner of the play-in tournament game between the Magic and Hawks. I think the Magic are going to win that game, but stranger things have happened, and if the Hawks win, they're automatically in the postseason. If you're familiar with how the play-in works, the winner of 7-8, obviously number 7 just wins in that situation. The winner of 7-8 becomes the 7th seed. That is, the loser will play the winner of the 9th and 10th seed, and then the winner of that next game will become the 8th seed. So if the Magic go on to win, that means that they're going to play the Celtics in the first round. If the Hawks win, that means that they're going to play the Celtics in the first round. I think the Magic have a better chance against the Celtics. I think the Celtics are fine either way, but definitely a better chance for the Magic because I think they're a much better team that have dealt with injuries throughout the season as opposed to the Hawks. So yeah, a whole lot to take on here. It's very interesting to see with Jaylen Brown having this issue with the bone bruise in the knee. But does that mean he'll be ready in time? When does this playoff round even start to do with all the play-ins? Well, we can see here it says Boston series against Orlando or Atlanta will begin next week on either the 19th or 20th of April, where sources believe he will be ready to play. While he may be ready, the need for pain management injections could bode for a battle between Brown and his own health throughout the playoffs as the Celtics look to win back-to-back championships. Something that doesn't happen very often is winning back-to-back championships. It actually hasn't happened now since the Golden State Warriors did it in 2017 and 18, so it's been a few years since it's happened in the NBA. But I think the Celtics definitely have the roster to do it at the moment. But will injuries happen again? And will they not be able to get over the hump this time? Jaylen Brown's health is definitely something that's going to be on the mind of all NBA fans, especially Boston Celtics fans, and we'll be keeping you up to date with everything you need to know surrounding that. So make sure if you did make it this far on the video to like the video, go down below, comment, let me know what you think about this injury with Jaylen Brown. Is he going to be himself, or are there going to be some issues there? You let me know what you have to think about this in the comment section below. Make sure to subscribe to the channel, turn on the bell for notifications, and as always, this has been your host, Joey Mercer, and I'll see you all in the next video.